Hello internet besties, welcome back to the weekly book videos. This week, you can tell that I am in an incredibly chaotic space compared to my usual. And I'm not moving this week, but I'm loading up the U-Box this week. So basically, instead of getting like a U-Haul or a truck to move all our stuff to Texas, we are getting a U-Box, and it's like this giant, not giant, but like somewhat decently sized shipping box where you can put like a mattress, a couch, and like all your stuff inside. And so it takes the U-Box 2 weeks to get from your starting destination to your ending destination, or at least ours. It's gonna take about that long. So we need to load that on Thursday, and so we are preparing, and then we're going to be here for I think around a week with like pretty much none of our stuff, and then start the drive over to Texas from California. So it's going to be a crazy week, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be reading. But nonetheless, now that you know what's going on and why I probably won't be reading as much this week, I feel like that's been a trend last week and continuing into this week. Wanted to give you guys some book updates because that's why we're all here. First things first, I started a new book and it is absolutely slapping so far. It's gonna be, as usual, in another longer form video, but it's an update, and so I thought I'd share that with you guys here. I started a couple days ago now, Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. This is my first Abby Jimenez book. It's a romance and I'm loving it. All of you said that I would love it, okay? I hear you, and you were so right. And then I'm still listening to 1984 by George Orwell. This is, yes, week 3 of me continuing to listen to this audiobook. And it's not that I dislike it. In fact, I'm really, really liking it. I just haven't been prioritizing listening to my audiobook with my like crazy schedule right now. So I'm enjoying that. And then technically I'm still in the middle of Iron Flame, but I don't really want to talk about it, okay? It's like a soft DNF that I am gonna go back to. I just am not focusing on it right now. I'm like 50% of the way, and I do want to know how it's gonna end, but like you don't see me prioritizing it. But yeah, I think those are all of my like main bookish updates. I'm also, oh actually this is totally an update. I am gonna be packing away my big bookshelf today, and that's gonna be really, really sad. I feel like I have one main beautiful bookshelf that I love looking at every single day, and that needs to come down today. So maybe I'll get some clips of me taking that apart, but that is gonna be in a bigger like bookish moving vlog, so you guys can look forward to that. Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. I am determined that this weekly reading vlog is gonna be the vlog where I finished 1984 by George Orwell. I went on a long beach walk yesterday, which absolutely hit the spot because I really am just trying to lay eyes on the ocean as many times as possible before I leave. And I managed to get 87% of the way through our book. So happy about that because I've been reading this book for simply way too long. So that feels really, really good to only have, let's see, an hour and a half left of our audiobook. That is so feasible. Also yesterday, I did take all my books down out of my bookshelf. I'll show you in a second what it's looking like right now. It's pretty much just like a temporary plant stand. I'm a huge plant person. I love all my plants so much. A lot of them I've had for like 3 or 4 years at this point, maybe longer. I like to think I'm a good plant mom. I've kept them alive for a long time, but I can't put them in the U-Box or in my car, so I've had to give them all slowly away to my friends, and so now I literally only have 3 left, which is crazy and wild. And so what remains of the bookshelf is just a plant stand, but I do need to take that apart fully instead of just like putting the books away. Oh, and I have one other book update that I'll share with you guys right after I show you my book stand. Give me one second. Sorry if you can hear all the loud trucks outside, by the way. I don't know what kind of construction is going on out there, but there's nothing I can really do. This is the current status of my bookshelf. And now you guys are propped up on my bookshelf. Let me grab my current read. Give me one second. I think I mentioned this before. This book is absolutely slapping. I am potentially the busiest I've ever been in my entire life. I know that's a little bit dramatic, but there actually is a possibility this time that that could be true. And yet all I can think about is this dang little book. I don't know. I am obsessed with Abby Jimenez writing, and I totally see what people are saying when they say that she has this like Emily Henry style, or Emily Henry has this Abby Jimenez style, in the sense that a lot of these characters have real issues and like things that any person could go through. Our main characters don't feel so dramatic to the point where they're like, they couldn't be real people. I don't know. I'm eating it up, and so all I want to do is read, but I am so freaking busy, so it's not gonna happen. Or at least I'm not going to be finishing this book as quickly as I want to. So, but yeah, I think that's it from me. I am dressed to go sweat because that's what I need to do. Get some exercise in, listen to my audiobook, and then dive back in to the packing and hopefully make some time tonight to read. Don't know if that's going to happen, but I am going to try my darndest to make it happen. So I'll see you guys later. Hopefully. It's actually the same day, even though I look completely different. Hopefully I look very chilled out and relaxed for the evening. I went on my run and I finished 1984 by George Orwell, and I'm feeling very accomplished. I thought that I would finish it, but not like that quickly, if that makes sense. And I just want to talk about it, tell you how I felt about it. As has been made clear in this video so far and the previous reading vlogs leading up to this point, I really did enjoy reading 1984. I feel like with a lot of classics, especially compared to books that are popular right now, classics have this preconceived notion, I guess, that they are complicated, they're difficult to read, that the writing's difficult to understand, that they don't offer much value in present day. And I just felt like none of those ideas held up against 1984. I really enjoyed the writing. I thought it offered some really valuable philosophical perspectives on government. I don't know, I just really appreciated this book. I felt like it was very interesting. I will say, in terms of my reading experience, there is a section in the middle, and if you've read this book, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There is a section in the middle that slows down and kind of steps away from the characters and moves more towards government and politics, and then we jump back into the characters and this world. And then also Bestie Winston in this book, oh my god. The end, I'm not gonna say what, but there's some plot twists in here, okay, that did I see them coming? I don't think I did. I really don't think I did. I like this book. I feel like usually I don't rate classics out of 5 just because they are so different. Like, I feel like with a classic, I tend to think about what I'm taking away from it, versus a popular modern book, I tend to think about how much I enjoyed it. And so it feels like I can't compare these because they're on 2 completely different scales. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely would recommend this. And then also, I think I want to read Animal Farm. I don't know when, because, well, you know what, actually let's check my library app, because I feel like classics tend to be available on Libby. That is a perk of reading from your library, is classics are not hard to find. Okay, Animal Farm is available. Wait, guys, how long of a book is Animal Farm? Oh my god, it's teeny tiny. I had no idea. I just assumed it was similar length to 1984. Wow, the audiobook is 3 hours long, and Google says it's like around 100 pages. That's ridiculous. I had no idea. So maybe I'll listen to that. So Animal Farm is an option. I guess now we're talking about what I'm gonna read next. Animal Farm, and then my boyfriend actually just read, what book? He just read Killers of the Flower Moon, and so I'm considering reading that one as well. But yeah, I can feel myself rambling. Overall, I really enjoyed 1984, and I will let you guys know what I decide to read next, or I guess listen to next. Today is Wednesday, which means tomorrow is Thursday, which means our U-Box comes tomorrow. So we have to really wrap things up around here. And actually, guess right now. I wish I could be like, I'll pay someone $5 if you can guess what's in this box, because there's no way anyone is guessing what's in this box. I feel like we've just been receiving a bunch of things that like we need for the move. So I thought I'd unbox this completely unrelated to books package while I update you guys about books. So I actually started a new audiobook today, and I cannot remember if I mentioned which audiobook I was thinking about, but I decided to start Killers of the Flower Moon. I don't actually know who wrote that book, but I've had a few people in my life either recommend the book or recommend the movie, and any book girly ever probably wants to read the book before the movie, including myself. And so I started the audiobook on my walk today, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm still not fully aware of what the premise is gonna be. And now I see that my battery is flashing. Great, I did forget to charge my camera, awesome. This is y'all's last chance to guess what this is. This is hilarious. I ordered a banjo case for my banjo because I have no safe way to transport it from here to Texas. So now my banjo can hopefully get there in the U-Box without breaking. So this is exciting. And yeah, oh, and I'm also gonna be taking my bookshelf apart. I knew there was something I was forgetting. We are taking my bookshelf apart, gonna have to get rid of the temporary plant stand. I think that's all my updates. Tomorrow's gonna be an actually crazy day. Happy Friday, everyone. Oh my God, it's not Friday. Happy Thursday, everyone. It feels like a Friday. Holy cow. Today is U-Box day, and the U-Box came this morning. Basically worked all day long today, and then now today after work, we have a little crew of people coming over to help us move like the big stuff into the U-Box, and then my boyfriend and I are just gonna do the rest ourselves. And we're not keeping a ton of our furniture just because like most of the stuff we've gotten secondhand and stuff like that. But the true behind the scenes, guys, I'll show you this in a second. I literally like minutes ago just finished filming my August TBR wheel video, which great selections, I will say. And then am immediately after that packing everything up. So that was like the last moment that this apartment was gonna have some semblance of like normalcy to it, because now let me show you what we're working with. Lo and behold, this is where all my videos were filmed, right here. This was the background, and then I would prop the camera up on the couch. Things are getting crazy. My bookshelf used to be right here. Well, one of them used to be right here, gone. Like everything is just in boxes. So yeah, I'm already like sweating like crazy and we haven't even started, which is concerning nonetheless. But yeah, book-wise, I have continued listening to Killers of the Flower Moon, and it's really, really, really good. I'm loving the audiobook, but as always, I might switch over to the ebook if I continue to enjoy it, because I checked out both from the library. And then I'm still loving Part of Your World. My just time to read these last few days have been so limited. So I feel like some of these videos have been a little bit heavier on the moving and the lifestyle and the like transporting my books versus actually reading books, because I haven't had time. I also have not had time to continue developing my reading journal, which I'm still so excited about. It's just that's kind of the one thing that has had to fall through the cracks this week, because I just do not have the time. Like there's no way I can read, edit, pack, socialize, work, like all of the things and do that. It just wasn't happening. Apologies if this clip is, I was gonna say a little bit echoey, but as I'm talking, incredibly echoey. I'm so sorry. I'll try to be a little bit quieter so the sound isn't bouncing off the walls as much. But yeah, as you can see, I'm sitting in an almost empty apartment. Pretty much everything that's left in here is getting donated or given away to friends. Yesterday after work, I know I updated you guys a little bit, we filled up the U-box and all went pretty smooth, I want to say. It didn't take that long. And then for the next 5 days, we are going to be roughing it in our apartment. I have like a blow-up mattress, and this is literally where I'm like sitting and being productive. Yeah, that's updates, but in terms of book updates, not life updates, the reason that y'all are here. Today I actually went book shopping with my friend Claire. Shout out Claire. We went to this really cute spot called Books and Coffee, and we literally just got coffee and shopped for books, and it was really lovely. I didn't get anything, but my friend Claire got Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. I recommended Normal People to her, knowing that it was a very risky book recommendation because, I mean, you all know, you either love Sally Rooney or you really don't. She ended up loving Normal People, so it was fun to watch her like get another book by this author and like be excited about an author. I need to read that book actually. But yeah, we went book shopping and it was really fun and such like a lovely thing to do in LA before leaving. So yeah, guys, I don't even know. I think I'm honestly gonna wrap up the weekly bookish vlog here. I have no idea, not a single clue how long this video is gonna end up being, but I literally drive halfway across the country in T-minus 5 days. Naturally, I'm going to be crazy busy with work and socializing and just squeezing everything in that I can, and also reading. I would love to finish Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez tonight. That is the goal, 100%. So I just wanna enjoy life here before things get super crazy. And I also need to edit some videos for you guys because I have a lot of footage and not a lot of editing done. So yeah, hopefully, I'm gonna visualize my goals very quickly right now. Hopefully when I get to Texas, we can turn it back on with the reading journal because I would really love to keep making progress with that, because as you guys saw, I did not make any progress with my reading journal this week, and I would love to make some progress on that. Before I end the video, last things last, I'm gonna do my shout outs if I can find my phone. The real ones know, I always do shout outs on my YouTube channel because my subscribers are my favorite part of this whole YouTube journey that I get to be a part of. So if you watch a video, like a video, comment on a video, especially comment, I want to show some appreciation to you guys directly. First, I want to give a shout out to @CurlyCaitlin, who also loved 1984 by George Orwell, and I loved the ending too. A little crazy. I'm not always expecting plot twists in a classic, so I definitely thoroughly enjoyed that. And then I also wanted to give a shout out to @CotReadsALot, which actually, this is honestly one of my favorite booktubers right now. Cot has a booktube channel and she reads from so many different genres, and I just love her energy and her vibe. Seriously, every time she uploads, I get excited. So if you guys have not watched her videos, please go watch them because I absolutely love them. And I just thought it was so sweet that she commented on my videos. So thank you so much, Cot. I love your videos so much, and she's literally over here convincing me to read Bunny and Bride and other books on my list of books I said I wasn't gonna read, so I have some reevaluating to do. But I think that's enough for me. I've been talking in this echoey room enough. I will see you all in the next one, and it's crazy because the next one is not gonna be here. So I hope you guys are having a great day and a great reading month, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.